So, hi everybody. My name is Sad. This is Keys to Inspire number 6. In this episode, I'm going to show you how you can build an improvisation in a very simple way. So, this is an Osmos. It's an incredible instrument, very expressive, from the brand Expressive E. I did own this instrument for some time now, and it just happened that I received it after a repair, and I would like to thank very much Expressive E for repairing this great instrument. So what I'm going to demonstrate here is how you can find a very simple way to enjoy a nice moment with your instrument. Actually, no matter what is your instrument, maybe it's a flute, maybe it's the guitar, the bass, but I'm going to demonstrate how you can, in a very simple way, enjoy it. So this approach is what I called the raga approach, because when I was a kid, my dad, who was a musician and who really loved classical Indian music, would listen to these Indian raga. And a raga basically starts with what we call a drone. So it's one note, or a collection of notes. It's one chord. It's one color, if you want. So on this, we are going to build an improvisation. It might sound very simple, but it is what we're going to do. So I'm going to just play this note at a very low volume, and this one. And I'm going to build a scale. A scale is a collection of notes. If you want, it's like a collection of colors that fits well. It's a graphic chart with colors that work well with each other. And so I'm going to play just this collection of notes, and this is the simplest scale possible. So this is a choice of notes. I feel like going for a different choice of notes, so I'm going to change 2 notes there. I'm going to change them by using a lower note. So I'm going to do So these are the 7 notes I'm going to be using for my improvisation. And the first advice to build an improvisation is start with very few notes, and it's like if you're revealing the scale. This was the advice of my dad, is use few notes at the beginning, and then, as if it was a mystery or a painting, you show different sides of the painting. So you start maybe with not necessarily the first note, but let's pick the one in the middle, this one. We let it resonate, and then we're gonna explore the notes that are right before and right after. So far 3 notes. Then we're gonna explore the other notes. A 5th note now. This is like it's a phrase. We do it again. So this is the second advice, repeating. And if you repeat a phrase, you can do a slight variation, as I did. Then we can continue the exploration, the notes that we haven't played yet. notice how I played the same thing, but I changed the order. Again, repeating, slight variation. Movement, I'm gonna go down. Same motive. And we end up in the root. I'm gonna repeat it. This way I go back to where I started, the middle note. And then after this, I will start going up and down so I can explore. I give a range and space. You've seen I went up, and now I'm gonna go back to the root, to the base. A new element is I can modulate, I can change the colors. So you're gonna notice how I'm gonna finish with a different set of colors, a different set of notes, repeating this phrase. And here, listen. So you can see how it gives, again, more space. Exploring this side of the keyboard. Changing the notes. And here you can, since you've introduced every note, now you have the space to add the notes and go in speed, so the tension builds, you know. Introduce a rhythm like this. My neighbors are very happy. This is a little demo just to don't get too focused on what I am playing. It's just to give you a bit the global structure of what I just did. The number one phase is introducing the notes one after the other. A way to do it is to find to go from one middle note or one note, and then you start adding the notes that are just before or just after. And by exploring these notes one after the other, you kind of showing the color palette of this exploration. So you go like, so this one is going to be this blue, like cyan, and this red, this brick red, and it's going to be this olive green and this golden yellow. And this is what you do. You show the colors one after the other. And then you start creating sentences or phrases. This way you can say, oh, look, I'm starting with this and I'm picking this one and I'm creating shapes. You can repeat the shapes. And that's the third phase, when you can create these lines of melodies, all the while using the same color palette. So that's the when you start developing. And then you can modulate, meaning you can change a color. I'm going to change the olive green with apple green, for example. And this gives it a new twist. And then you can start also exploring the different registers of the keyboard or the bass, really going from where you started as low as possible as you can, and then high, and building a kind of tension, because the low is more serious and more maybe sad or solemn, and when you go up, it's more something lighter, or something like a bird, or the canopy on the trees. And eventually you can start creating rhythms. Well, I went for an even time signature rhythm. This is a bit my upbringing into Indian music. But there you can have the tension building up because you're adding more notes, and you start adding rhythm in this simple setup of one drone and exploring on a keyboard. If you have a melodic instrument, meaning you cannot keep this, you can either record this on another instrument, you can use a synthesizer, you can use maybe some stock sample, and try to build this story. This improvisation is a story. And so I hope with these little chapters, you're going to be inspired to build your own improvisation on your own instrument with your own level of experience as a musician. But it is really a very introspective practice. It's almost meditative. And I hope these keys will help you have some key points to be able to meditate musically. If you like this content, please subscribe. If you think of a subject you would like me to cover, don't hesitate to leave it in the comments. And with this, I hope you're going to have a great day ahead, and see you soon. Bye.